Today, we're going to be talking about how avoiding keeps you from resting. So, I want you to think about the thing that you might be avoiding getting done. Now, chances are something just popped into your head. You're like, oh, yeah, this is the thing. And it probably comes up often where your brain's trying to remind you, hey, just remember you need to get this thing done. Oh, yeah, don't forget about doing this thing. And maybe when you get a minute and you're just kind of sitting there and your brain's like, oh, yeah, you need to do this thing. But what often also happens is not only is our brain reminding us of the thing that we want to get done, it also keeps trying to avoid it. So now we're playing both sides. It's like we want to get this thing done. We're trying to figure out how to get it done. We're reminding ourselves we need to get it done. And then we're also avoiding it, delaying it, putting it off, moving it to a different day on the schedule. We're deciding something else is important or just getting so overwhelmed that we don't even have time or space to do that thing. But what this does is it actually uses up so much energy to do both of these things. And the result of that is the thing doesn't get done. So what happens is we're using all of this energy to remind ourselves and remember and kind of try to do it. And we're using all this energy to avoid it. But that keeps us from actually resting. Because if we kind of look at it this way, if it's like, okay, on one end, there's the thing done, and here's where we're starting, where it's not done yet. We could just go this very simple path. We're going to take the actions to get the thing done. But what our brain does is it's like, well, let's go this way a little bit, and then let's go this way, and then it goes this way, and it goes all these other different ways in just this straight path. And what we often find is when we actually do the thing we've been avoiding, we're like, wow, that was so much easier than we thought it was. Oh, wow, it actually didn't take that long. Sometimes these things literally take a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. The things that we've been avoiding, we spend so much more time thinking about doing the thing than we actually do to just get it done. But what we want to know is what's the reason you're not getting the thing done? What is keeping you from actually doing it? Maybe it's an emotion like we talked about in yesterday's episode, or maybe it's something else. And so when you can kind of uncover, like, why am I actually avoiding it? I'm afraid of this. I don't want to do this. This seems like this. And then actually solving for that instead of running around trying to avoid and remember and remind and then also keep avoiding. When we can just be honest with ourselves and we can allow ourselves to really just say, okay, this is the thing that's in the way, and this is why I'm not getting this thing done, we can solve for that and actually get the thing done. And if you want help with this, make sure you go to successbykayla.com to sign up for your free consult call. Because in my 12-week coaching program, this is something we can actually work on, which is doing the things that your brain is avoiding. Because this skill helps you reach your goals so much faster. When you become the person that when your brain wants to avoid something, you actually do that thing and you move past it. You cut out all of this extra time about going this way and getting confused and getting lost and overwhelmed and avoiding and reminding. You get to cut all that out and just start taking the action that's required to achieve your goals. So if this is something you're interested in, then go to successbykayla.com to sign up for that consult to see if you're a great fit for my 12-week coaching program.